Take a look at Decra. I think it's Decra anyway. D-E-C-H-R-A, Decra Chemicals. Well, pharmaceuticals even, sorry. Yeah, here we are. It looks like quite a nice building actually, but what we'll do is we'll read the bump first. So, it says, our business, our purpose is to sustain improvement of global animal health and welfare. So it's animal pharmaceuticals. So Decra is a global specialist in veterinary pharmaceuticals and related products and businesses. Our expertise is in the development, manufacture and marketing and sales of high quality products. So they're exclusively for veterinarians worldwide. So you can't get their products if you're not a vet. It says they are a global leader in endocrinology. I can't even say that. That's ridiculous. Can anyone else help me out there in the comments? So endocrinology. I might have got it right there. Topical dermatology, and they have a broad portfolio of anaesthetics and products for treatment of pain. So that's in animals and stuff. So I can imagine this place has got quite a lot of well, deliveries of chemicals and such like, with it being a pharmaceuticals place. So this is gate 1, the goods in.
We're taking photos. It looked like we're taking photos.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing a little recording of the place.
You're not allowed to, of this company.
Not allowed to of this company?
This company is non-consignor, we're not allowed anything else.
Non-consignor? What does that mean?
It means that we're registered with government for sending stuff out.
Oh, right, but that doesn't stop me kind of doing a little kind of...
as long as you do it off the... You can't get any of the premises in.
Oh, I am doing, that's what I'm doing, I'm filming the premises as well, yeah.
It's not a public place, you can, up to the barriers, fine. But because this is private property, you cannot do it.
Why is that?
Because you can't. It's registered, but I'm not going into it. But you can't take videos.
What you're about to watch isn't just another security guard versus cameraman argument. It's a live demonstration of how confidence, not law, is often used to control the public. We've got an auditor standing on public ground, doing something completely ordinary, filming what he can see with his own eyes. On the other side, we've got company staff who sound certain they're in charge, insisting filming is banned, restricted, or somehow illegal, without ever citing an actual law. This case exposes a recurring theme you'll see again and again: the belief that company policy equals legal authority. It doesn't. As this interaction unfolds, pay close attention to how quickly things escalate once the word drone enters the conversation, and how security concerns turn into vague threats instead of lawful explanations. The real tension here isn't about cameras. It's about control, misunderstanding, and whether asserting authority without legal grounding can actually hold up when challenged. Stay with us, because the confidence on display here collapses fast.
Well, I'll be reporting you then. I'll go to higher bosses because you're not allowed
to the higher bosses?
Yeah.
Just tell them the's a guy here with a camera and a drone.
Yeah, and they'll go mental.
They'll go mental?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it.
There you go, she's still shouting, she's shouting nowhere. Unbelievable. Right, so not allowed to do it because that was a pretty flimsy argument, that one, really. You're not allowed to do it just because you're not allowed to do it. Anyway, right, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the rest of the gates pretty shortly, gate 2 and gate 3, but she's obviously gone to get someone, so hopefully they'll probably just kind of let her know that you know, it's not something, it's something that's out of their control basically, isn't it? So there we are. And we've got more people coming by the looks of it. Reverse parking without a banksman. No reverse parking. Hey, you alright? Say again, sir.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. You?
Are you taking videos or photos of our site?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk the perimeter and just get basically all the sighting on camera, well, record it basically, and then I've got my drone with me in my backpack today. I'm going to fly over the building to get into. Basically, people will be interested in what's going on inside here, won't they? So I'm going to fly over, get some aerial shots, and then that's it really. Kind of.
Okay, are you from a company?
No, not from a company.
Security first, but non-consigned law, isn't
Yeah, no, don't worry, Jane, I'll take care of it. So we can't allow any full filming of our site because of the nature of what we do. We're a pharmaceutical factory. We're Home Office registered with the licences. Security is the utmost, so we can't allow any filming or footage without consent on our site, buddy.
You can't.
No.
Oh, I can. That's what I mean. I'm allowing it for myself, if you know what I mean, because it just.
But you can't film on our site, but you can't film our site.
I've just spoke to this lady here, she said the same thing. What prevents me from doing that?
Because of the highly sensitive nature of the work we do, it's a risk to our security. If you do that, we're basically filming our entire site. I could think that you're scoping our site out to burglars.
Oh yeah, you could think anything, couldn't you really? You could think anything really, couldn't you? You could think, yeah.
You could, pal. I mean, I don't want to fall out of it, but I mean, listen.
This moment right here is where the entire encounter pivots from confusion into clear legal error. The guard confidently claims that because the company is registered, regulated, or connected to government contracts, filming is prohibited. That sounds official, but legally, it's meaningless. In most jurisdictions, filming private property from a public place is lawful unless a specific statute says otherwise. Registration status, pharmaceuticals, sensitive work, or internal security policies don't magically override public rights. Notice how none of the explanations reference legislation, bylaws, or court orders. Instead, we get vague phrases like not allowed and registered. That's not law, that's assumption. This is a perfect example of how authority is often asserted through tone rather than substance. And here's the bigger issue. When staff are trained on policy instead of law, they can sincerely believe they have powers they simply don't. Ask yourself, should private security be enforcing rules they don't fully understand?
I'm going to call the police and just say, look.
On what number?
I don't know yet.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I'll have a bit and just say, look.
I'll be gone by the time they get here though, if you ring like 101 or whatever, and you can't dial 999, can you?
I'm not going to call, I'm going to call 111.
Yeah, I'll be gone by the time you can get through to them on that number.
Okay, but can I ask what's the reason and the nature of why you're doing this?
Yeah, literally it's just for social media, so people will be really interested in the kind of the goings on, like what's actually going on and stuff, and you know, obviously I'll be filming from the outside, I'm not coming on, but the drone will be going in and just having a little look, into the airspace above.
We don't give you consent to do that. You can't send a drone over our site and have them film our site.
Why?
Because it's against our security policy.
Oh, yeah, your policy though, not law. It's not against the law, is it?
That's fine, but I don't know what the laws or drones are, but I would be fairly confident to think that surely it's not right to bring a drone onto private property and start filming our site. I mean, what if that drone landed on someone and hurt them? Just from a safety standpoint.
Yeah.
You know, what if there's a wagon? What if it distracts someone and they get injured? It's just, I can't. It's not right. Surely it can't be right. I can't say it's not legal because I don't know the law, but that's why I want to check with the police. I want to get their steer on it. But for me, can you stop what you're doing at the moment just whilst I find out from the police?
No, I've literally come a long way today to have a look at this place to get this footage. So I'm going to continue, and obviously I'll probably be gone by the time you get through to 111. But I'll just correct you on that. It is actually legal to fly a drone over anywhere really, apart from a flight restriction zone.
I know you're filming us at the moment, but the other thing is, I don't consent to you filming me.
Oh, you don't need a consent. You've just walked up to the camera. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be filmed, you know what I mean? You might as well just not.
Yeah, but if that footage appears of me, I don't want my footage of me on YouTube. You know, surely that's going to breach our privacy.
No, you kind of come to me. You're in public. We're in public. You know what I mean? So.
Because we have serious concerns about you filming our site from a security standpoint.
And hopefully,
we're a pharmaceutical manufacturer. We can't have people filming our site because it's going to jeopardise our security. Somebody could look at that footage and scope out our entire site and look at how the best way to burgle us is.
Could they not do that with Google Maps?
No.
Why?
Listen carefully to how fast this shifts from explanation to intimidation. I'll report you. They'll go mental. You're not allowed. These aren't legal arguments, they're pressure tactics. When someone doesn't actually have authority, the next move is often to invoke someone higher, scarier, or undefined. Notice what's missing. No mention of trespass law, no cease and desist authority, no lawful demand to stop filming. Just emotional escalation. This tactic relies on the hope that the person filming will panic, back down, or self-censor. But rights don't disappear because someone is uncomfortable. The auditor doesn't raise his voice, doesn't threaten back, he just keeps filming. That calm resistance exposes the weakness of the position being taken. This is where many of these encounters fall apart. Once intimidation replaces law, credibility goes with it.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Hey, you can see everything from here. Wow. Do you want to have a look?
No, I don't.
Told you you'd be walking back in.
No, I'm going for my fucking car. I ain't doing no more shit.
Landing.
He's talking to the police.
I'm talking to the police now.
Why would that bother me?
Well, the thing that gets me is you're leaving your face covered as well.
No, I'm not, look.
Well, yeah, you were because you've had your mask on all the time.
No, I had a mask up. I haven't got everything covered, have I? I've got a what they call it, and I've got a surgical mask on.
Oh yeah, it's still covering your face, isn't it? So no one can see who you are. Why don't you go and ask people if you can video them instead of just doing it? Or you just do it to wind people up?
Well, how would I ask? How would I? You would be even more.
Reception there. You can buzz to go into reception and go into reception and ask.
Yeah, but I always film. So it's not fair, is it, if I walk into reception and film the receptionist, is it? So I always have to film because I have to keep a record of what happened, because sometimes when people phone the police, I'm not saying you guys will, but sometimes people lie to the police. They'll say things like, oh, this or this, that, you tell the police to come. Because the police won't come.
You can go and actually act rather than just filming stuff.
Why would I ask? That doesn't make sense, does it? It's what, polite to ask before you start filming a private company. But why would I though? Because the thing being, if I ask, you would say no.
Probably.
Yeah, but so
It's
what?
common courtesy to ask before you start filming a private company.
So why would I ask to do something that I'm allowed to do anyway when you're going to say no?
It's a private company. I don't know how you're allowed to film public places. Yes, I know you've got every right to film wherever you want. People on public places, anything on public places, inside police stations, public buildings, anything. But this is private, not public.
Yeah, but that don't matter, does it? There's no law that says you can't film a private building, is there? You're wrong. You've just come out. You've rushed out into
The moment drone is mentioned, the temperature spikes, and that reaction is understandable, but still legally flawed. Drones are governed by aviation law, not company policy. Security staff don't get to approve or deny airspace just because it passes over their building. What you're hearing now is speculative fear, burglary scenarios, hypothetical injuries, imagined crimes. None of that creates instant authority. Notice the honesty slip here too. The guard admits he doesn't actually know the drone laws, yet still insists the filming must stop. That's backwards. Enforcement requires knowledge, not suspicion. If what if were enough to ban filming, then cameras, phones, and even Google Maps wouldn't exist. This is where the conversation stops being about safety and becomes about discomfort with being observed, and legally, discomfort isn't enforceable.
She's running! She's running, look! Oh my god. Yeah, she's running to get round. What'd be funny is if she comes back here, I might just walk back to gate 1 and then back to gate 2 again, just to see whether or not she can keep up. Anyway, this is the reception. This is the one that I apparently could buzz through to. It is gate 2, obviously, like we say, the reception. And we've got this lady, we've got somebody coming out, look. It's just, this lady's back again, look. And then we've got the buzzer. I think that's the buzzer that kind of buzz in, swipe the card, try not to get this personal car because I know what I like. I know I can do it, but I don't mind. I won't do much. So we've got this lady here again. What's your name?
I'm not telling you. You know, you don't need that.
All right, but it's courteous to identify, though, isn't it? If you enforce.
Have you identified yourself?
I don't need to. I'm not enforcing security for a building. Right. Okay then. So we've got yeah, that's it really. You've got your visitors parking to that side. It is quite a low building, if you know what I mean. So there's not lots of floors and stuff, but with it being so flat, it is quite there's quite a lot of ground to make up. So you have to walk around the whole lot. They have got electric charge points up there. Oops, she's following me again. Am I okay to give you a nickname, or would you be offended?
I'd be very offended.
Okay, I won't do that then. Okay. She is very offended if I called her a nickname, if I made a nickname up for her, so I'm not here to offend people, so I just wanted to refer to the lady. I just called her the lady. So around this side, oops, she's there still, she's keeping pace, this looks interesting. When I had the drone up I could see